What's up, guys? It's been kind of long. Okay, like actually it's not long. It's just me missing on one day on it. But yeah, it feels kind of long. Yeah. Hey, hi engineer 2207. Thanks for joining in. So today I want to talk about the giver's mindset. Hi Amelia. Let me just type out today's topic. Giver's mindset. Right. Lovely to see you guys here. I missed out on yesterday due to having too much fun during the weekends, and I kind of forgot about it. So my bad. But anyway, I just started reading this book like 2 hours ago, and I just thought that it's a very interesting topic to talk about. So I just started my first chapter into it. Talk about how the guy is getting exposed to this concept of being a giver. Like how givers will always get success or will always win at the end of the day. But some people will find it very abstract, like this idea they cannot grasp it. So I would like to share with the audience or you guys, right, my own personal journey as to how did I stumble upon this idea. So hey Umbra, right, do share with us your story. Yeah, do share with us your story. Yes, you are a giver. You are amazing, awesome. So hey, hi Ben. Okay, so I want to share my story of how I stumbled upon giving, right, was actually through Gary Vaynerchuk. So he advocate, giving, givers always win. He has this book on jab right hook. He's talking about giving value non-stop. And personally, right, I would say that I received a lot of value from him, and that's how he inspired me to start giving others first. So I started this journey, this documenting journey with 20 close friends, and back then it was just 20. I really go to networking events and I share with them very openly that hey, I'm having this page because I just want to give value in terms of my journey. If I can impact anybody, then yeah, let's so be it. And people actually appreciate it and they follow. Strangers, by the way, right? When I go and network with them. And when they actually ask me things like, last time back then I was doing drop shipping, e-commerce store and things like that. People ask me, hey, how do you do this online store, whatever. I genuinely felt proud that I can share concepts, share knowledge with them, and I just give and just share with them my mistakes, my successes. And that was so by giving, okay, that was an opportunity for me to feel smart about myself, and that was my first taste, that hey, actually giving feels good. But in terms of monetarily, I was not ready for that shit because it's too part of my brain. I don't know why, but that was my previous mindset. So whenever I see auntie asking for $1 for her tissue or whatever, I would just brush by and just ignore. And to be honest, right, at one point I was conditioned because I like gambling, right? I was conditioned that maybe if I'm kind to random strangers on the streets, maybe I'll be rewarded for my kindness. And that was how I, inculcated giving strangers money. Maybe I'll be rewarded in my gambling. This is me being very honest with you guys. But guess what? After giving maybe $5 to a auntie for a tissue, I lost that night. So because I have this kind of stupid association, right? Because I see, listen, I gave money, I lost money. Will I continue giving? Obviously not, right? So it's because of my stupid association this way. I stopped giving money to people for a while, and I realized that when I stopped giving money to people, my quality of life decreased a lot. I was being less happy. I was having less interaction with people, even to friends. I won't treat meals, by the way. I'm not that kind of guy. And what truly changed was when people actually ask me out for meals and they say, hey dude, I'll pay this. I'm like, huh? There such people exist? Then, and by the way, these are random strangers that I don't know, meet through Instagram or whatever. And in my mind, I'm like, that felt amazing, man. So probably can I do that for one more person? Then I'm like, yeah, sure, let's try. It was really after I asked him out. I think it was one dude on Instagram. I DM him. I say, hey dude, I would love to connect with you. Can I treat you to lunch? So by doing so, I also have ulterior motive. I want to learn something from that dude. right? But I genuinely give, and I very happily offered to pay the meal. But that guy reciprocated a lot. You know, he said that, hey shit, I didn't expect you to pay for this meal, and here's what you need to know. He shared every single thing about the dropshipping. Back then I was learning on Facebook ads and things like that. So he shared and shared and shared. So in my mind, immediately the experience, right, gave me a very big lesson. Because I care about him first, I kind of gave him a very, not say irresistible offer, but something good lah, right? Something is in it for him. A free meal. But of course, you know, in return, I want to get to know him, make friends with him, and of course learn something from him. So, but that wasn't 100% giver mindset yet. I'm just sharing you my real vulnerable journey of how I slowly transformed from a scarcity mindset dude to a slow, you know, like a half-half hybrid giver mindset to now, honestly, I would dare say that I'm 80% giver. So, when I actually experienced it, when someone giving me something in return and I gave him in return, that felt good. Slowly afterwards, you know, people start DMing me on Instagram, say, hey dude, can you share me this, can you share me that? What are some your notes that you have learned from this course that you attended? And to me, I'm like, okay, I type these notes anyway, and if I duplicate it or I send this Word document to people, I don't lose anything. Why not? Let's just send. And that's where I started sharing all these courses that I attended. I started, you know, documenting all these things, and I just start sharing, send. I don't even care about getting the emails or whatever. People actually replied, DMing me. Mind you, at that point of time, I was actually sending to 60 packs through Instagram DMs and things like that. And people actually DM me and say, Daryl, you changed my life. Daryl, thank you for this perspective. Thank you for, you know, going the extra mile and send all these things. Can you imagine for yourself, if you receive at least 40 thank yous in the night, would you say that that's quite a interesting experience? For sure. And that experience, another pat on my back, tell me that, you know, just because you give and give and give, the world just appreciate you better. And for me, fun fact is that I have a strong need for appreciation, a strong need for connectedness. So by them saying thank you to me, it made me feel very, very connected. And that's why giver mindset, it becomes my identity right now. So same thing for you guys. The moral of the story is try giving first and see how you react to it. See how the experience is like for you. You might feel uncomfortable initially. People from the scarcity tribe, right, might, you know, take advantage of you. So that's where you need to have your own your own moral compass to see, do you still want to hang out with such people, or you say, nah, this is not for me, and you jump off, you hop off, you know. So that's what I had to go through, right? Not everybody I meet are givers, and I'm fine with that. Some people I know that, hey, nah, I don't want to associate too closely with you because you're not a giver, we're not in the right frequency. But the moment someone is a giver, I can sense it, we gel real quick. So that's why for me right now, givers is like one of my key criteria, like for me to be close friend with someone. And shout out to Dylan, shout out to Lenny, shout out to Jing An for giving me 30 minutes of his time earlier. So all these people are amazing souls. Friends are very, what I call close friends, best friends, very giver, right? Giver mindset. So ask yourself, right? Are you a giver, or do you belong to a scarcity mindset? Oh yeah, shout out to James. This dude here is also another giver. And for those of you who have a day job, you know, or you're a salesperson, most likely having this giver mindset will help you as well, man. Having this giver mindset will help you as well, because today the client might not buy from you, man. But because you are a giver, you solve the client's immediate problem. You are always at the top of their mind. For example, right? You are a property agent, and your client needs a freaking, I don't know, a tuition center for his kids, and you figure a way out, man. You say, yeah, you know what, I have the best maybe tuition center that I can recommend to you. So you go the extra mile because you have this giver mindset. And for example, your client say that, like, oh, my husband and me are quarrel. Oh, you need to read this article. This article will help you a lot. Anything, you know, like the small little tiny stuff. Don't downplay, you know, any opportunity you have to truly give from your heart to someone else's heart. Like let's be real. Here is me giving my time and sharing my perspective or my experiences to you guys. This is also giving. It need not be something very huge. Like some people like Dylan, right, commenting in this chat box here. James constantly reacting to my conversation on IG Live. That is him being an extremely very genuine giver. People can sense it, right? Takers are people who just watch and just monitor, never even press the heart shape. Hint. Okay, I'm just kidding. but that's my point, guys. Right? So you can tell. Is sub cuz, right? That's my cousin right there. So in the long run, ask yourself, guys, do you want to play with people who are giving you stuff, or do you want to play with people who are taking away from you, right? Taking stuff away from you. You know the answer, so why not just be someone that you want to hang out with? I think that's about it, man. I just want to keep this short and sharp. So in order for you to just sum up again, in order for you to have this giver mindset, start trying it, experience it, and you truly understand how it feels like. Naturally you meet more givers, and when you experience receiving it, it's just a very positive loop lah. And you want to keep it going and going, and that will increase you to be a person of higher value, okay? And most likely you get better clients. Maybe you want to get a job, you get a better boss, better employer, better company to work for, right? Better girlfriend or better boyfriend. In the long run, it just makes you a better person. So sign off. See you guys.